Sexy, cool, and action-packed, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. is the story of two enemy super spies forced to work together. It's the big screen version of a popular 1960s TV show, and it is one heck of a ride.
Hi, I'm Guy Ritchie. I'm the director of Man From U.N.C.L.E. You're watching Made from Hollywood, and here's a scene from Man From U.N.C.L.E.
You told me this was going to be a simple extraction. They were waiting for me. What was waiting for me was barely human. It tore the back off my car.
Grow a spine, Solo.
There's a danger in this movie because it makes people like me feel like I could actually be a spy. There is an appeal there, correct?
I mean, there is the option of industrial espionage. I'm sure you know some company secrets that you could turn over to somebody.
Gentlemen, what a touching scene.
It's the romanticized spy thing, set in the 60s especially, so it just makes it cool and fun.
We recently discovered an international criminal organization with an atom bomb. We have no choice but to work together on this.
Why this story? Why kind of this story of these two spies at this time?
I suppose because it was, after Sherlock, people were throwing all sorts of different ideas and at us, and this one just stuck.
Where are we going with this, sir?
The difference between this and all the other spy movies is that really this is about two guys, and the idea of a KGB agent going up against a CIA agent and having to team up together at the height of the Cold War, when America and Russia are arch enemies, felt like really fertile ground for us.
America teaming up with Russia. That doesn't sound very friendly.
We'll leave you two to get acquainted.
There are so many reasons to say yes to this movie and this project. Was there one specific thing that got your attention?
That Guy Ritchie flavor to this very old-fashioned spy film was definitely, I think both of us, we are big fans of his previous work, and he has such a specific style and such a specific sense of humor.
Yeah, that was one of my main reasons. I just wanted to work with Guy Ritchie.
Action!
He's a particularly good director. I mean, his movies tell that story, which you've seen, and now having worked with him, you realize that actually the guy creates a wonderful environment on set.
He is the easiest director I've ever worked with. I mean, almost lackadaisical. Like, I mean, it just really kind of takes it easy and lets things happen.
Look at your mate, and then, yeah, that's it. Then another one comes out. And we've had actors that we thought were going to be perfect for it, and then they've dropped out, or something's happened, or something's taken place. And in the end, you end up with exactly who you were supposed to end up with. But it went through quite a process getting there.
Yeah. You ought to investigate Victoria Vinciguerra.
They will send an army to stop us.
We must give them an appropriate welcome.
The women in this movie are in control. And in so many like spy movies and other movies in general, like the women are like always running and breaking an ankle and someone needs help. You guys really are self-sufficient.
They really push the narrative forward in this film. They're really part of the story. They're very headstrong women, which, like you said, I think is quite unusual for these kind of films.
Whoa. Pump the brakes, my Russian friend.
We really wanted to create two really strong female characters.
It's better for the mission that we get to know each other a little bit more intimately.
What does that mean?
It means I like my woman strong.
So you want to wrestle?
I did not say that.
This is based on a 1960s television show, also called The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Were you guys familiar with that, or if not, did you familiarize yourself?
Well, my dad used to watch it on Swedish television when I grew up, when I was probably around 10 to 12.
I suppose the reason that we found the idea of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. as a brand, we say that loosely, we both sort of look fondly back on the tone of U.N.C.L.E.
Hold on, cowboy!
For a special agent, you're not having a very special day, are you?
The action in this movie is also so epic. Like, how do you, when you start climbing that mountain, where do you begin for it to just kind of encompass all the action?
It's quite a challenge, by the way, because you're competing against enormously epic budgets that are thrown toward action sequences.
We're outdoors a lot of the time. It was just so much fun to be outdoors and, sprinting around on motorbikes or rock crawlers or in a boat. And it felt fun.
One of our action sequences, which involves speedboats, we just ate a sandwich through it because we thought somehow eating a sandwich and drinking a bottle of Chianti was going to be more entertaining than watching. We went through every speedboat chase that has ever been made, and speedboat chases just aren't that entertaining.
All in a day's work.
With a lot of action days, they can be slightly tense, but again, Guy's just really great at breaking that tension and making the whole thing enjoyable, and not wasting time, and not wasting stunt guys' lives either, which is also important.
Oh, and you have a new code name. Code name? Uncle.
Made in Hollywood.